Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22 as we continue our start from scratch Elmcreek run here, and we're making another silage run here. Drop off another load. Try to empty out all the silage we got. And then sell our bunker so we can get ready for our vertical silage silos. Another $11,000. Still got several more loads to go, so we're going to get a good chunk of money today, which is good. We kind of needed it. I've been spending some money like crazy, haven't I? Very happy to have the semi-truck, though. This is nice. Almost empty with this bigger bunker. And then we'll get working on the smaller one. Did we own the, no we don't. We do not own the belt systems. I kind of want to try something actually. Let me grab you. We're going to drop off the weight for a second. Because I am going to return those silage pieces. And then I want to try something. There's a new conveyor system that they've installed with I think I've mentioned this on the other playthroughs I've done, but I don't think I've mentioned it here yet. I got this AGI pack here, and not only does this thing do something cool where it can lets you create seeds, but it has new conveyors. And I think, well, see, this one's made to fill up silos. I was going to say that the way this is designed, it actually looks like this would almost pick up from the ground. Right? Just because of the way that front tip is. Compared to these where it has like a little bucket there. This one's just wide open. It almost looks like it would pick up from the ground. But since it's technically designed for putting into silos, I guess it's not really going to help us. There's not any in the new conveyor. In the, I think that's all the things, right? So there wouldn't be anything new here, would there? Just the ones we've already known about. Okay. I was thinking about trying that, but not really that big of a deal. But we do want to drop off these pieces while we're waiting. Looks like the bunker or the conveyor is done. So let me hook this up and then figure out what we need to do with the conveyor to get it to pick up the rest of this. Alright, we want to how do I want to do this? Fold it, I think, so we can move it back and forth. Yeah. Alright, so I guess the rest of that. Just tending a little bit here on the left on the end here. Or did I get it? Oh, no, I got it all. Perfect. So let's see if we can get this thing out of here. I don't know how easy it's going to be to back this thing up in tandem. We may have to unhook them. Is that actually pulling from that other one? Oh, that's kind of funny. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and move it over, but that is kind of funny that it's working technically. Okay, this is not working the way I want it to. Doesn't matter where I steer from, right? Yeah, this is the same basic thing, I think. Really not want to turn. Kind of have to drag it over there with me, and then I can straighten it up, I guess. I mean, this would kind of, sort of, technically work. I just need to reposition the trailer. We can reposition it, the actual tip of it later, once we load up this load. But I think this will be enough to load up this load. Kind of need to raise that up a bit. Alright, that's going to be good enough to it's going to get it done. So, let's grab you. Let's go drop these things off. Because we're not going to need these anymore. Alright, so repair, repaint, sell. Repairs not needed, repaint, sell. Oh, got a little bit of our money back, not much. Is there anything we wanted to bring back? I mean, honestly, I am kind of tempted to try that conveyor just because I'm curious more than anything. And I've said many times over, fastest way to learn something is to try it. So you know what? Why not? We're over here. We could lease this thing real quick. It might not be super practical, but if it worked at all, even if it's not what it's intended for, if it somehow worked, then that would be, just a one-piece solution. It would be kind of nice. I'm okay with spending a few $100 to try something. I got stopped anyway. Alright, let's get you out of the way for a second. So I can fix all of that. Oh, it was just stopped because of the angle. Come on. It's not really easy to turn. I'm trying to having to... I had it for a second there, I thought, but... And I think I messed it up. Alright, close it off. I think that'll mostly work. I think it picked some stuff up, didn't it? Well, let's grab our semi. Can we get both of these? I think we can if we move them, but I'm just curious for this one first. Oh yeah, that's going. I think that's going faster. I think that's going is it just like perception? Let's try this one. It's hard to tell. They're very similar. I do think the yellow one might be going just a smidge faster. Again, it might be wishful thinking because I want it to go faster, but... it might be about the same speed. It's hard to tell. I think at worst, it's the same speed. It's possible it's going faster, but it's really hard to tell. Technically, I can get both lined up here, but honestly, we're almost done. Guess I will at least get you lined up to empty up whatever's on there. So you're having trouble getting over that lip. I think that's part of the problem. So every time I back up, you're getting stuck on that lip. All right, let me turn off conveyor belt. Switch to you. See if I can just grab the last little bit that's on the conveyor belt real quick. Okay, so that's everything off the conveyor belt. We can return that conveyor belt, because obviously that's... The other system's working just as good. Does it say how fast it goes? It doesn't really say speed or anything like that. But I'm going to go ahead and return these. I mean, they're fine. Look, these are great. There's nothing wrong with these at all. But this other thing is working just fine. Like, we don't need both systems, and I like having, like, the one system, the one pipe. All right, so we are full. But yeah, I think that's going to work just fine. It's what I was hoping for, and it's good to see that it does. So there you go, guys. You learned something, hopefully, just like I did. That you can either use that red system, which is great. There's a lot you can do with those red ones. You can daisy chain those things together. Like, you can make super long contraptions, which is really cool. I've done some really long, complicated conveyor belts. Where I've actually had a conveyor belt pulling from a set of conveyor belts pulling from 4 different bunker silos at the same time, and kind of crazy. Like, it would all just kind of overlap each other, and then there was just one main belt that went around the outside. It was pretty insane. So you can do a lot with those, but I do like the simplified system. If that's all I'm doing is pulling out of one bunker anyway, it works. Now, obviously, once we're done with this, we probably won't need that anymore, but we'll see. You never know. We might have another use for that. Kind of a tiny little cab, isn't it? Not much to it. Now, one thing I guess would be that this one doesn't get as long as that other one. So that might be where this one has a drawback. Because as we have to go further back to get more and more of the silage, we might get to a point where we can't actually collect anymore. I didn't think about that. It doesn't matter. Like I said, that was fun. I'm glad I experimented, though. I'm glad I know that it does do that, because could be helpful for the future. All right, we are going to go ahead and sell this. Get some money back. I have it set where the engines stay on now, so I've got to remember to turn them off. And the reason for that is because it just helps with the conveyor belts and stuff. What's the bread price at? And I think next month is the month to sell bread, isn't it? Did we already sell some? I vaguely remember the red marble thing popping up there before, and we might have already sold some. Because we've only got strawberries in here. And then... no bread. Okay, so we did sell the bread. Okay. I couldn't remember, but I thought we might have. One thing I learned, by the way, in our French orchards run is that if you add the little water buckets near these, they share from a single water bucket, which is very cool. And it adds that same volume to however many greenhouses you have. So, for example, if we put that 5,000 liter water bucket here, both of these will gain 5,000 liters of total capacity, which is kind of cool. So we might add that later on just to increase the capacity. Not a huge deal right now because we haven't even been filling up all the way anyway, but kind of a cool deal. It's possible that thing might be able to pull from that entire bunker just without us having trying that hard. I mean, I guess the one thing about doing bales versus doing this like this is that you can technically carry more in per load with bales than you can this way. Because what bales you can carry, was it 12, 24? How big is the thing that we usually get? Bale loaders. 1 second. Sorry. Oh no! Car got in the way. I was like, I could see it in the background. I was like, I think there's a car about to run into us. Come on, physics. Work for me. Love that our stuff's not spilling out. Come on. If it was a tractor, I think we could flip this up. I don't think the semi's going to be able to. Maybe if we get down on this hill, I get us a better angle. No. Alright, let's go grab our tractor. That was a silly car. I should probably just remove the traffic at some point. Hey, it's our first time we get flipped up by a car, I think. Isn't it? Like, I remember on 19, I got flipped up a lot by cars. I don't remember. Have I gotten flipped up by a car on this one yet? Not sure if we get going fast enough to just slam into it and tip it back up. Look, that's inside the thingy. That's good stuff. We actually tilted up a little bit. Can we get another speed and get it the rest of the way? Oh, it tilted over right at the last second. I think because we were actually... Because we're so close that it, yeah, it's not going to do it, is it? Maybe if I hit the back. I don't want to have to reset it, because if I reset it, I think I'll lose all the stuff out of it. Could also potentially hit the tractor, or the semi, and it might tilt it up that way. Alright. It's a puzzle, guys. We have to figure out how to save our semi here. What's the what is it? Isn't there like a TV show where they have to do like these crazy rescues for semis like this? Because obviously this is not an unusual thing, an unusual situation for a semi to be in. Semis get put in precarious situations all the time. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Maybe if I unhook, maybe the tractor can flip that back up. Seems like the tractors have different physics. Nah, it's just gonna flip over on its side now. But usually with the bigger tires, sometimes we can flip them up. I think it's just too heavy. We need to be able to strap to the back of this, pull it up. I don't want to have to go get a low loader just to, come on. Oh. Can we, between the two of vehicles, find a way to tip it back up? Oh, so close. No. Haha! Now my tractor's upside down. I'm sorry. I find this entertaining. It may be annoying to you guys, but I kind of find it a little funny and entertaining. Come on. Oh, oh. There we go. There we go. Walking on our... There's some big time tractor skills right there, guys. Walking on the front wheels. Hey, 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 hey. Do you mind? We're dealing with a situation here. You might have been the car that caused all this for all I know. I think it was a black car. I'm just going to block the traffic on purpose. Yeah. Shows. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Go ahead, honk. Dude, see how far that gets you, my friend. You're literally honking at an empty tractor. I mean, I should turn off the traffic, but I find strange joy in messing with the cars on the road. Nope. Did not see that gate open, actually. I thought I could make that corner. I never even saw the gate that was open. I like how those buckets are movable, but the gate is not. What are those? Oh, just cages or something? I'm gonna be... My goodness, this is just the cursed run. I cannot get anything with this semi today. Come on, come on, come on, come on. More power. Why did you leave the gate open? Oh my goodness. Stupid gate. Alright, can I unhook and then reposition? Nope. But I bet I can do this. All the tricks for getting out of sticky situations. Oh, really? Thought I had it on that one. There we go. Come on. There we go. We did it! The cursed run is about to be over. I gotta throw a little bit of slapstick comedy in here every once in a while. I needed some extra, some circus music. Dun 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 dun. Watch the clowns pile out of the semi. All right, I'm not gonna subject you guys to any more of this. I'll finish up the rest of the silage, and we will come back next episode and go from there. As I cannot drive. I'm just having a terrible day, guys. The runs before now were fine. What is with this run all of a sudden? I have no idea. Whatever. We're going to put a cut in there. I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.